I just wanted to talk a little bit about some discussions that I've had with a friend who has a gay cousin. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because for so long, I fell into the Democratic trap. I confess. I'm confessed. Ex-Dem. I'm going to walk away. Yeah. Why did I walk away? Well, a couple of reasons. I was diagnosed with cancer, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. And if you've heard and seen all the little advertisements on social media, you'll know that is largely caused by glyphosate, whether you got it from directly using glyphosate in your yard or whether you worked in a garden or whether you ate food covered in glyphosate. And that's the hardest one for people to get compensation for, is if you didn't use glyphosate in your yard or you didn't get exposure to it, and how you gonna prove that it's caused by glyphosate? Well, CLL. Okay, so I was gonna do my face while we talk. So anyway, I'm gonna do this while I chat. So anyway, I posted something on Facebook about my views. And as a Christian mystic, Christian mystic, I'm pretty staunch believer, but for a long time, I followed the Democratic Party. And they really instill a lot of fear in people. It is all about fear. And I didn't realize it until I started following Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He is not, he really just lays it out like it is, and he's so smart. Ooh. He knows all these people. He's met all these people. He spent his childhood in the White House with his uncle. Anyway, people say he's crazy, but this crazy man won a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Monsanto for poisoning people with glyphosate. So I was following him, and then he jumped to Trump. I'm like, what the hell? All this time he's even said, he's a very kind person. Robert Kennedy Jr., he's a very kind person, and he never said anything bad about any of the candidates, only their policies. Thank you. I love you too. And where in the world? I'm in the United States. I'm right in DC area, in the DMV. It's the DC, Maryland, Virginia vicinity. So I can walk to the Capitol from my house if I want a long walk. So I started following Trump and listening and realized how many lies people have been telling about him. January 6th, where they said, oh, these are all very fine people. Well, also, if you listen to the rest of what he says, except for the Nazis and da-da-da-da-da. But, the media doesn't share that with you. You don't speak English? That's okay, sweetie. You can, I don't know, change channels, listen to a translator. I'm from Sister. I am a sister. I do have a sister. I got a sister, mister. Anyway, so among other things, I've learned, because the algorithms change. Your algorithms change when you start searching for stuff that's outside of your normal searches. And so I started searching for other things. And when I did, I realized hey, Australia, I realized how many lies have been told about this man. He's really nice, but if you talk ugly about him, he's going to call it out. He's a truth sayer. And I really appreciate that. And I followed Elon Musk years ago when he started SpaceX, I learned about PayPal and SpaceX. I was like, this guy is so cool. But there are things I don't like about him. He's kind of weird. And I've learned he's got some kind of like, he's not autistic. He has something else. But it makes him awkward socially, so the Hitler thing, everybody's, oh, he was giving his heart to people. He was saying, my heart goes out to you. Anyway, is America getting great again? Considering you have seen the original Great America and the Dream, I have. In the 70s, when I was growing up, it was we played kick the can until the sun went down. And all the kids would run and hide. And, we didn't have to worry about some confused person reading stories to us in our grade school. I mean, confused. I have seen there is a national program to have not just transgender, but what they call them, drag queens reading to our children in the schools to promote tolerance. Hey, I don't want my child to be tolerant. I want my child to be able to define between right and wrong. And that's wrong. Sorry, wrong. There is right and there is wrong. And we are adjusting our society to meet the demands of people who want to do it wrong. Okay? It's not natural. We get a X chromosome and a Y chromosome every now and then. Nature screws up and you get a weirdo. A person who's not in the natural stream of things. And I feel for them. But it does not excuse them from pushing that on other people. Yeah. I'm being called. Hang on. What? Huh? Okay. I got a grandchild at home sick. I have a grandchild at home sick, so I'm going to have to go make some breakfast. Y'all want to come with me? We can make some breakfast. Come on. Let's go. I'll do that now. Okay. Hang on just a sec. What? Yeah, I'll take care of him. I'll take care of him. You take care of him? Yeah. Okay. I'm doing the food now. He's hungry. That's why he's got a headache. He hadn't eaten today. We'll start with this little sausage I got. What is this? I'm 26 from India. My dad was in the U.S. in the early 80s for a few years. He always mentions that USA used to be 100 years ahead. I know. And we've gotten so behind now.
We are behind? I'm just messing.
I know. Where's the boy? Oh. Here you go, bud. A little stuff. Did you take a bite out of that? No, I didn't. That's for you. It's not hot. I'll make breakfast. What was I saying? Yeah, I've been to India a few times too, by the way. Love it. Oh, I could eat Indian food until the cows come home. I have 2 Indian cookbooks. And I have lots of friends in India too, and friends in Canada who are now, who are from India. Anyway, I'm going to set you right here. Is that going to work? Maybe I should set you over here so you can see my kitchen. Hey, how about that? All right, I'm going to make this boy some food. All righty. Okay, so I was telling you about my friend who, we got into it this morning. So she said she was surprised by my post because I was commenting on the fact that we need to be careful about our children being exposed to people who are trying to convince you that you're in the wrong body. God put you in the wrong place. God didn't know what God was doing. Really? So, so we got to cut your breasts off so you can be a boy. Can't give you a penis, though. We could put a little piece of skin down there. This is so ridiculous. It is. And we've learned that USAID was they had these DEI programs in Africa. No, no. No, 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 no. No, no. These are Christian nations. You know, that's I know it's annoying. I love the simple times when genders were boys and girls. Oh no. Well, you know what I learned is here in the United States we spray our food with something called atrazine. Look it up. It can change boy frogs to girl frogs, and then they can actually lay eggs. That's right. They can do that. But they're spraying our food with it. Get a life. I mean, really, I'm so glad that Robert Kennedy Jr. is in charge of HHS now. We might. Yes, I know. I couldn't believe it. Look it up. Atrazine. Atrizine. Atrazine. Pesticide sprayed on our food. Yes, and they did an experiment with frogs. I think it was like 40 frogs. I've got the study on my saved in my thing. 40 frogs. They all changed from boys to girls. They were all male, and they all changed to female. All of them lost their genitals. 4 of them started laying eggs. Yes, that's right. So stop spraying our food. That crap. All right, so anyway, so my friend is on and she's like, oh, but they're being tortured because they're gay. And I'm like, they're not being tortured. Nobody's torturing them. I mean, maybe society's going to have a world with them, but that happens to everybody, okay? If you're brown, then, you know, we're going to attack you. Black Lives Matter. Well, that's over. Look, my grandchildren are brown and white. Okay, they're brown. Their skin is brown. I love them dearly, and I want them to thrive in this society. Yeah. But they're not going to be part of Black Lives Matter. Okay? They're not. Because all lives matter. Mine, yours, theirs, and we're through with it. We're through with segregation. Civil rights are written into our Constitution. What else do you want? You want us to give you some money? Probably that's what they're expecting. But, you know, it was your great, great, great grandma who was the one come over here, and it was your African friends over there who put them on the ships. So don't be blaming us. Hey, I didn't do it. I would never do that. Never, ever, ever. Anyway, we got into this big argument. You know, people who support Trump lose friends like nobody's business. And I didn't start out that way. I started out following Robert Kennedy Jr. And then I jumped to Trump because, I jumped to Trump because he joined their team. And so I started learning about him. Well, learn I did. Let me make some. All right, I'm going to give him some cabbage. And I know, come here. I wish I could find let me look and see if I can find this conversation, because it was pretty intense. She was like, oh, I said, you know, you do realize that it's the algorithms. So when I was focused my energy on the Democrats and their issues, I didn't know what Republicans were fussing about. I was clueless. I really did not know, because they keep you in the dark about some of these issues. Well, when you start looking for them, your algorithms start to change. So if you really want to know truth, you have to step outside of your bubble. And that's what I kept saying. It's like, look, if you want to know the truth, just step out of your bubble, okay? Do a search for, I don't know, don't look for truth about Trump, because all of that's compromised. I looked at it. But you can look at like interviews I think there have been several interviews done with Trump. Joe Rogan did an interview. He's he was a Democrat forever until they started all this hate speech. Yeah, they're the ones doing the hate speech. You don't hear Republicans do that. I'm not talking hate. What are you cooking? Cabbage. Some cabbage, a fried egg. Maybe I'll put an avocado in there. So cabbage has, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. Phosphatane, something like that. Anyway, it has this very important chemical in it that you want to get. Also, all the cruciferous vegetables. So your cabbage, your broccoli, your cauliflower, bok choy. What are the little round cabbages? Those two. All right, so those have this component. It's good for fighting cancer and a lot of other things. So I have cabbage every day. Yeah, sometimes broccoli. Not a real big fan of cauliflower, but I do eat it in the rice form. All right, let me make this boy some food. And it's almost time. I'm fasting today, so yeah, I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but I do. I fast twice a week. Because Jesus said, do it in silence, because you're not bragging. I'm not bragging, I'm just talking about it. Okay, so fasting. We can talk about fasting. See, it's just soft, hard as my head. Yeah. I'm trying to find the boy some food. Let me see. All right, how about pancakes? I bet he likes pancakes. Well, Danny. Yes, always, 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 always. Let's see. Yeah. All right, y'all hang on. I'm going to go and run an errand real quick. What is this, $1 million? Okay, by the way, what do you think? Oh, well, hey. I'm going to make some pancakes for this boy. But I want to go make sure that's what he wants before I spend all my time making. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay. All right, hang loose. I'm coming right back. Sorry about that. My grandson's hungry. That's a good sign because he's not feeling good. Uh-huh. All right, guys. I guess I'll make the pancakes later. Hey. There's a company I used to work for, Social and Scientific Systems. Yeah, I did research. So I'm working on a book. Oh, I never finished talking about my friend. Oh, it's kind of sad, because, she's worried about her cousin. And I completely understand because people can be ugly, all right? And that's no excuse. But it's no excuse for saying it's right? Do you understand what I'm saying? We're supposed to love them. So if they're gay, if they're trans, love them does not mean we have to receive and agree with them. That's true. All right, I'm making a burrito with hot sauce. I'm gonna put a little jalapeno in there. I know that boy, he loves some hot stuff. His daddy's from Cameroon. Boy, they eat some hot stuff there. All right. And there we go. Woo-hoo! Yep. Oh, right in the egg, baby. Right in the egg. Boop. All right, let's put a little bit of whipping cream in there. Probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because it makes it bigger and better. And let's go. All right. Let's whip this up. Oh, I got another sausage there. All right. I do need something to put this on, don't I? Okay, so I'm going to turn this here because I'm about to cook on the stove these eggs. Oh, yeah. And let me get that. Hey, Mac. Okay. Now, here's a scrambled egg. And I'm going to put that on wrap. Ordinarily I make my own, but this week was a little crazy, so I didn't make my own. I bought them. Bad girl. Naughty girl. Alright, so his egg is cooking. He said, he must be doing well, because he said, I want a scrambled egg on a burrito with hot sauce and chips. And he went on and on and on about what he wants. So I'm going to give him a big plate because he's going to be upstairs and I don't like him eating up there, but what can I say? All right, I'm not feeling good. So put a little bit of cheese on there. A little, here, I'll flip it around so y'all can see. Oops. Uh-oh. Yep. All right. So, yeah, how about that? Now, I don't have it on a super high, but this skillet is pretty small. Yeah, he is a lucky guy. All right. So, let's see what else. So I shared, oh, here was the thing. She said, my friend, I don't know if she's still my friend, but we were friends. I was going to go see her in New Orleans. Anyway, and that's, boy, that's a den. She said, I told her that that the gay community was sending women and men in drag to children's schools and having them read. And she said, "Oh no, they're not." I found 8 videos to demonstrate otherwise. She shut up after that. But I mean, it shouldn't be that way. I mean, we need to fix this, right? Look, isn't that beautiful? So it's got some eggs, some jalapeno. Beautiful. Let's get some hot sauce on this baby. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We use Texas Pete. We love Texas Pete. It's like our favorite. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? All right, I'm going to pop this in the microwave. Ouch. For 30 seconds. Maybe 10. Boop. Okay, now I just eat beans and rice mostly because it's easy to make. Yeah, me too. And beans are good for you. Look, it's such a pretty day. Isn't that a pretty day? Here, let me show you what it's like. I did my garden the other day. Look at that. See, I moved my, it was over there on that side. Hey, there's my pooch. It's my girl. Yeah, she's a happy girl. She found something. She's eating it. That's why she's outside. Anyway, I moved my garden over here, and those things right there, those baskets, are going to be filled with fruits and vegetables. Fruits, if you count tomatoes as a fruit. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, and look! No contrails. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks to the shutdown of USAID, I have not seen one contrail. Not one. For almost 2 weeks. There you are, right over here. I'm doing a video on on YouTube. Just sort of went live. Okay, bud. Let me fix this for you.
Hey, what about salsa inside?
Oh no. What?
Salsa inside.
You want salsa inside? Okay, I can do that. You like my Gigi salsa, huh? Okay. He wants salsa inside. Ooh. I make this salsa, I keep it going forever. I just keep filling it up. All right, buddy. Here, I'll show everybody how wonderful you are. You want some chips with that? You want blue chips, or do you want pretzels, or do you want some hot stuff, or you want this?
You want just
Which one?
chips.
Chips. All right, buddy, here you go. Here's some chips. Here you go, buddy. Come on. Do we need to bring this up to the school? Micah. Do you need to bring that up to the school?
What?
Your work? You have anything? Okay. It's all right. Okay. I don't know. It is neat. Yes, those burritos are real easy. All right, it's not time for me yet. I still have another hour before I can eat. Oh, I had a piece of sausage for you. Where'd it go? This is my grandson, Micah. He not feeling good today. He's a good boy.
Can I take some? Can you take the camera?
No,
I
I'm
want to
live.
say something. I want to say
You
something.
want to say something? Okay, say something. No, don't go anywhere.
No, I'll go.
Sit down
I'll be
over here.
right back.
Come on, sit down right here.
I'll be right back. I'm faking to be sick.
Thank you. What did he say? Okay. Well, look, I have dilly-dallied enough. And I'm going to be back because I think today I want to talk about my book. Let me see if it's in here. All right. I was going to talk about my book today. Let me show you. So I authored this book, Wellness, Wholeness, and Essential Oils. The 6 most essential oils. That's me at the top. And then my colleague, Motoni, she's in Kenya. She does flavonoids. And anyway, I wanted to talk about my book today, and I will. I'll just share a little tidbit. In the back of the book, there's this really cool chart that we decided to do. All right, how about that? And this chart has the medical condition and the essential oil that you use for that medical condition, and it goes on. This is just these 6 oils, though. Now, it's not all oils, but we just thought, there's a lot of information, and how do you condense it into a couple of different charts? Anyway, that's my book. And he said he's faking being sick. Well, he's doing a good job. All right. So I am going to say goodbye. Bye. I'll see you later. I probably will come back and talk some more, but with him out sick, it's kind of hard to do. So I wish you all a joyful and prosperous day. May the Lord bless you. Bye. Boop. I'm glad. I'm going to share some more about the book. I was planning to do that today, but with him out sick, it's kind of hard to do because there are a lot of interruptions. Anyway, I love you. Bye.